I keep getting asked the question, what's with the name CityWell? And I love when people come and ask me that, because it gives an opportunity to share some of the vision of the new life-giving church we're starting. See, when God had laid it on mine and Steph's heart to start a new church, and we realized we're called to do that, we knew that coming up with a name for the church was going to be something that was really important. So we started praying and praying and praying. And there was a few things that I said are really important to me. I wanted the name to be memorable. Like, what is something that people are going to remember and stick with them and stand out from a lot of other names? And along with that, is the domain name available? If somebody gets online and types in the name of the church, are they going to get to the website? And the last thing, and the most important for me, is I wanted the name to have a meaning. I wanted it to communicate something about who we are and what we believe and what we were trying to do. I think one of these things in the name was pretty easy. Having two got harder, and all three coming together was something that required a whole lot of time praying and a whole lot of time of brainstorming. And we wanted the name to communicate that we were passionate about being part of the community we were in. We were passionate about the community of Coatesville and bringing people together in community. Now, the church I'm coming from, Morgantown Community Church, it was right there in their name. The word community was there, but their name is long. The domain name for Morgantown Community Church is 27 characters, and I don't know how many times I personally typed it wrong and didn't get there because of a typo reversing some letters. So less letters, less room for error. So we still had this question: what name can we have that communicates that our desire for community without creating other baggage that we didn't want to have? Beyond talking about creating community, we also wanted the name to communicate our desire and plans to be part of Coatesville's revitalization process. See, I really believe for the city of Coatesville to be revitalized, people in Coatesville need to have revitalization or need to have a revival. See, when people get better, the city gets better. And I believe the gospel has the power to bring hope to the hopeless. That is my story. I was somebody who was heading a direction where my life wasn't going to end up anywhere good, but because of the power of the gospel through the work of the local church, I was able to really overcome a lot of the obstacles I started my life with. And so how do we communicate something like that in the name of the church? Eventually, the word well ended up on our list, and we were trying to pair it up with different words and seeing what would work. And in my head, when I heard well, what I was thinking of was a place that people go to draw water. And that kind of worked, because the well is the place for community. In a lot of ancient times and still around today, the well is a source of water. Water is what we need to live. So people all come together at the well to get the water, and the result is community. So the word well got us a good way of what we wanted in a name, but we needed something to pair it with, we thought. Eventually, the one day Steph and I are talking, and I realized the name well communicates a little bit more in there also. See, if I were to ask you, how are you doing? A lot of times you'll answer, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. That's how most people answer. But you probably, like me, had a high school teacher that would tell you, you can't be doing good, you're doing well. You're doing well. Well is the word that we use to communicate that our life is going in a good direction. I'm doing well. And all of a sudden, thinking through that, that's what we're looking to communicate to the city of Coatesville. We want the city to do well, and to do that, we have to help people do well. And all of a sudden, just through this thought, we realize, you know what? We have community and we have revitalization in the name CityWell. CityWell. Now, CityWell is a church that's coming to Coatesville in the fall. And our goal, or our mission, is to glorify God by making disciples. And we have a clear process to do that. We want to help people meet God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and make a difference. And that process will just repeat itself over and over again. And people who, once you meet God, find freedom, discover your purpose, and start making a difference, you're going to make a difference in someone else's life. And you're going to help them meet God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. And through that, we are going to help Coatesville have an even stronger community and be revitalized. If you're interested in learning more about CityWell and who we are and what we want to do, I would request that you follow us on social media, like and follow. Make sure you check out citywell.church. That's our domain name, citywell.church. Check out our website. On there, you'll find a form that you can fill out to let us know you're interested in getting involved or you have more questions. And also, feel free to send us messages on whatever platform you're on. We would love to connect with you, answer any of your questions, and discuss how you can be a part of bringing this life-giving church to the city of Coatesville.